Dwayne, play this clip from Bill Maher. This is Bari Weiss. I want you to understand, I'm not a fan of hers. I'm actually rather a huge critic of hers, but she's all of a sudden like the it girl on the national stage. I don't want us to take the attitude that she has here, which is to dismiss the science. Like, if you're tired of the pandemic, I agree. But folks, people are still dying. Let's take a look at this clip.
Let's talk about the bit of a reset, I think, going on in the world with COVID. I've been asking for it for a long time. I see.
No,
in Europe,
I'm done with COVID. I'm done. It's like
I have a double.
I went so hard on COVID. I
remember.
Sprayed the Pringles cans that I bought at the grocery store, stripped my clothes off because I thought COVID would be on my clothes. Like, I did it all. I watched Tiger King. I got to the end of Spotify. Like, we all did it, right? And
no, we didn't all do it.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of us did do it. And then we were told, you get the vaccine. You get the vaccine and you get back to normal. And we haven't gotten back to normal. And it's ridiculous at this point. I know that so many of my liberal and progressive friends are with me on this, and they do not want to say it out loud because they are scared to be called anti-vax or to be called science denial or to be, smeared as a Trumper. I'm sorry, if you believe the science, you will look at the data that we did not have 2 years ago, and you will find out that cloth masks do not do anything. You will realize that you can show your vaccine passport at a restaurant and still be asymptomatic and carrying Omicron. And you will realize, most importantly, that this is going to be remembered by the younger generation as a catastrophic moral crime.
Right there, Dwayne.
Flint, Michigan.
That's right, right there. A catastrophic moral crime, Brother Mac. Just for people listening, because I don't want the misinformation to go, a cloth mask at a bare minimum gets you 15 minutes, according to the CDC, it buys you 15 minutes of being around COVID with the possibility of not getting infected at a certain percentage of efficiency, right? A cloth mask is not an N95. But it gives you something. More importantly, if I could flip it, it stops you from spreading it. Now, where it's really effective, this is the part that people kill me with. And this is what she's trying to splice, the difference. While the cloth mask is not going to ensure that you are safe like an N95 mask would, a cloth mask protects your neighbor. And Brother Mac, I normally just toss it to you, but I want to sandbag this conversation a little bit because that's the truth that they are flipping right there. That little sleight of hand is the propaganda that is ruining, that is the moral crime, right? That she talks about at the end, is that they're taking a piece of truth and they're manipulating that piece of truth, because a cloth mask does not protect you like an N95. It absolutely does not. But you know what it does? It protects your neighbor. Brother Mac, go for it.
Well, see, here's another big, this ain't a little slice. This is a big part. And I was surprised that Mara didn't go in on her when she said, they lied to us because we all got vaccinated and we were supposed to be through this. And I'm sure your progressive friends would agree to this. No, I will not agree to that, because that is the problem. We didn't all get vaccinated, idiot. That's the problem. If when the vaccine came out, you and your crazy right-wing friends and those ill-informed conspiracy theorists had everybody got. Now, let's assume, Ben, that had everybody got vaccinated, and now we still saw these things,
we'd have a problem.
I still wouldn't call it a moral crime, simply because the variant could have been in its stages of mutating. But let's be absolutely clear. The reason why we're not through this is because people like you, not you, Ben, decided not to get vaccinated. So you had, when we had the vaccination, we had a chance to get it in under control. Folks didn't get vaccinated. And finally, let's be clear that if you want to define it as a moral crime, trust and believe, you need to remember the words of -45. This ain't a big deal. This is a democratic political football. We got this under control. Only one or two people got it. You need to remember what -45 did. He allowed this thing to get out of control. He is the one that created, quote, this moral crime, which has now resulted in the death of over 800 and some odd thousand Americans. That's where that moral crime was committed. So let us not forget that, little sissy.
That's right. That's right. That's the part. And so, and I'm surprised Bill Maher, because Bill Maher is friendly with her. That's why Bill Maher didn't take her to the woodshed. Here's the thing about Bill Maher, if I could segue a little bit. Bill Maher is that liberal that Martin Luther King, Dr. King, was talking about. He's the one that can't see his own, he believes himself to be probably the most progressive person in the country. And the only reason I'm going to him is because that is a very serious platform that he has. And the fact that he didn't challenge the misinformation that was coming from Bari Weiss, and the fact that he didn't challenge her for a specific reason, because she's his buddy in a particular fight that I won't get into. I know both of them. I know both of their inside baseball politics. They're on a team. You know what I mean? They're squatted up. And he is not going to risk that partnership and that friendship that he has with Bari Weiss to call her out on the lie that she just spread on his platform. Now, Brother Mac, not to juxtapose the Benjamin Dixon Morning Show to Bill Maher, because I think I have like 10 viewers. Shout out to all the viewers right now. But a lie does not tarry on this show. That's just it.
I'll say this, Ben. I certainly have to give, trust your insight into this. But I will say this about Bill Maher. That's probably the only time I ever seen Bill Maher let something slide like that. And again, because we didn't see the entire clip, he may have come around and challenged her, because
you know what?
Every time I've watched him,
good point.
I've never known him to let something slide. But I'll leave that there. And
hey, this could be a teachable moment for me, and let's just let it ride, because let's see if he let it slide, because I haven't seen the rest of it. I could be getting a chin check here. Let's play as much of the clip as we need, Dwayne, to get context.
Yeah.
Your vaccine passport at a restaurant and still be asymptomatic and carrying Omicron. And you will realize, most importantly, that this is going to be remembered by the younger generation as a catastrophic moral crime. The city of Flint, Michigan, which is 80%, I think, minority students, has just announced indefinite virtual schooling. In the past 2 years, we've seen among young girls a 51% increase in self-harm. People are killing themselves. They are anxious. They are depressed. They are lonely. That is why we need to end it, more than any inconvenience that it's been to the rest of us. I think it's a pandemic. It's like, at this point.
And she got an applause there. Like, we'll get to Bill Maher in a second, Brother Mac. But did you see the little sleight of hand that she did with those three variables? I saw it all. So trust and believe. If I'm the host of the show, she is getting interrupted quick and in a hurry on every one of the lies. So I really, and Ben, let's not waste any time with this on Bill Maher. I'll go back and check that, because if indeed he allowed her to slide, I'm gonna be real disappointed in him, because other than that, I've always seen viewed him as a kind of stand-up guy and will call a spade a spade. But in this case, you know what, Bro Mac, and to be fair, if it is the case that he did, because this is from Friday night, and we take Monday off, so I'm sure people in the audience already know. So we'll check out the comments in the section. We'll probably know before the first break is over.